what are the x-intercepts of the graph? They give you a quadratic equation and they want you to find the x-intercepts. Remember, to find the x-intercepts, we need to be able to leave the y, let the y equal to 0. And from there we can do different methods to find the x-intercepts. Or the solutions. We can factor it, we can complete the square, or we can use a quadratic formula. In this case, if you notice, your answers are nice and neat. There are no square roots, there are no i's. So therefore, I can probably factor it. So whenever your answers look very nice and neat, just whole numbers, integers, fractions, but there are no square roots, we should be able to factor it. Equal to 0. So factors of 3x squared will give me 3x and x. Factors of negative 7, 7 and 1. This is a negative, so 1 negative, 1 positive, and then it's up to a 20. So I'm going to place my 7 here, because when I multiply it out, that gives me a 21. And I'm going to place my 1 in here. When I multiply it out, gives me a 1. So 21 minus 1 gives me 20. I want a positive 20, so I'm going to make that 21 a positive and the 1 a negative. So that's positive 21 minus 1 is positive 20. And now, because they are multiplying, 3x minus 1 is multiplying by x plus 7, and they're equal to 0, I can use my zero power property that tells me that at least one of them has to be equal to 0 for that to be true. So from there I solve each one, move the 1 to the right, becomes a positive 1. Divide by 3. Divide by 3. X is equal to 1 over 3. Move the 7 to the right, becomes a negative 7. So x is equal to negative 7. So we have two answers, negative 7 and 1/3. So in this case your answer is letter C. Now remember that sometimes they are separate, so you might have to bubble two answers. But in this case, your answer is letter C.